Hey team, welcome back. If you watched my last episode, I read to you the definition of what a performance improvement plan is. Usually it is a 30, 60, or 90-day plan, depending on the severity of the issues or, how long they're going to give you to turn some things around. If it's immediate things that you need to fix, like right now, like you're late all the time, that's going to be a 30-day PIP. You'll have to be on time for 30 days. You can keep your job and all of that good stuff. Now, throughout the course of the PIP, your boss is supposed to meet with you every week, separate from your one-on-one, to discuss your improvement of your performance, give you any other tips and feedback, and that should be well documented via email. Do you think any of those things happened with me when I was placed on a PIP? No. Matter of fact, there was no mention of any issues or concerns 2 weeks prior in my annual review. I was praised, told I was doing a good job, and the only concern that I was presented with is that I should slow down because the senior level executives and VPs and everybody way higher than me making a lot of money a year couldn't keep up with me. I don't really even know what that means, but they didn't want the changes that I was suggesting, essentially. So, after that annual review, about 2 weeks later, I tried to have a conversation with my team because over the course of the time that I worked there, I had one colleague, and we'll call her Liz. She used to fight with people all the time in the office to the point where it was very well known that she would fight with people in the office, yell at them. She wouldn't speak to me, wouldn't work with me. She referred to Black people on the team as monkeys. And then Monet, who has passed away, rest in peace, Monet, we love you. She used to not work with her, used to talk poorly about her, and then she told her in front of me one time that she didn't like her because she was young. And because she was young, I just don't find you to be professional, so that's why I don't like you and I don't work with you. Wow. And yet, she was never treated the way I was treated. She used to actually fight with people in the office, multiple people on the team members. And then when I came in, she wouldn't speak to me. She was super rude to me. And she was one of the main people always spreading lies, rumors, and gossip about me. And after I was fired, she used to walk around and gloat, talking about how I was the problem on the team and I was causing all these issues, which couldn't be further from the truth. Then we had another person on the team. Her name, we'll call her Jen. Jen used to always talk about people too. She was always forgetting to do her job. She was always forgetting to follow up on things. She was over onboarding and orientation. And when new people would start at the company, they would start and wouldn't have a desk, or they wouldn't have a computer, a seating area, and people always had to remind her, like, hey. And one time, when a senior level executive emailed her because someone on his team started and didn't have a desk, and they had to like jerry rig something together on the first day of work. Could you imagine that being your experience on the first day of work at a professional basketball team? But was she ever treated the way I was treated? Did she get put on a PIP? No, absolutely not. And then there was another person on the team. We'll call her Jess. Jess used to love to get loud with people. She was another person that would get loud with people all the time. And she is the person who got in my face and was doing all that yelling in my face, which caused me to get placed on administrative leave. But I'm going to talk to you about that in the next video. But all these different behaviors were going on, and it had been going on. And as we are the people and culture team, I brought people together after a different meeting with the new CEO, Josh. And I was like, hey, our team seems to be having a lot of issues. And none of those issues involved me, despite what everybody said before and after. So I tried to be the person like, let's all come together. What can we do? And I wasn't even trying to have that conversation with everybody that day. I was trying to ask everybody, would you guys like to have a team conversation? Or would you guys like to have one-on-one conversations with me and our boss as the mediator, and just have one-on-one discussions? And whatever you guys think is best, that's what I'm going to take to Kim, and that is what we'll roll with so that we can start fixing the issues on the team. That is what led to the Pavilion Incident, which I'll talk to you all about in the next episode. See you there. Bye.